My name is RJ Munoz, and this is my first blog entry for my YouTube channel. I'm doing these blogs because I want to join the Navy. I have two cameras here. The reason why I have two cameras is because I like film and photography and all that jazz. I'm from Vineland, New Jersey, and I want to do these vlogs so I can remember how I thought. I want to do these blogs so I can remember what I thought about when I was in high school. I'm a senior in high school right now. This is November 1st-ish. This is right after Hurricane Sandy. I have a girlfriend named Morgan. She's very beautiful. She hasn't been mentioned in any of my videos at all. So this is the first video I'm mentioning her. I do a lot of things in school with film and pictures. I haven't joined the yearbook club yet, but I'm trying to. I've been to the recruiters multiple times. I went there a year ago when I was a junior, when I was 16, like 2 days before my 17th birthday, and a lady was there, and she like completely turned me off to the Navy. So then I went to the Army recruiters, and they were just a little bit too hyped up for this, and ever since I was in 5th grade, I've always wanted to join the Navy. Well, I read this wartime book. I don't know if I have it. No, I don't have it with me. But I read this book. It was about special forces, and that interested me a lot. But that's the hardest part of the military to get in, especially the Navy SEALs, which everyone wants to get in. So I don't know if that's an option. What I've been thinking about is recently I've developed a love for film and photography. So what I'm thinking about going to the military for, well, the Navy, is for the combat camera crew, because the Navy has the best combat camera crew in the world, what I've been reading. My recruiting officer said that it's like combined with photojournalism now, so it's a whole bunch of different things. So I don't know what that is, but that sounds really cool, and I'd like to check it out. I was supposed to have MEPS yesterday. Yesterday was supposed to be my day at MEPS in Fort Dix, but that didn't happen because Hurricane Sandy decided to destroy the East Coast. So I don't know when I have MEPS at all. That's where I am in the process right now. I consider myself a future sailor, and I consider myself enlisted in the Navy, but I'm not officially enlisted in the Navy, and I'm not officially a future sailor. I don't have a job yet. But I know I definitely want to go into the Navy no matter what. The reason why I want to go to the Navy is because, well, like I said, when I was in 5th grade, I saw the book and watched all these war films. It wasn't really Call of Duty. Call of Duty didn't convince me. Call of Duty doesn't convince anyone, and if it does, you're stupid. What's convincing me more now is that everybody in my high school, they're like searching for colleges. They're applying to colleges. They're taking these SATs. And I haven't taken the SATs, and I haven't applied to a college, and I haven't visited a college. And it's kind of, like, nerve-wracking to think about it. It kind of makes me feel uncomfortable. Like, I don't feel ready for that. I don't feel like I'm ready to apply to a college, or, you know, I have no way of paying that. I would have to put it all on my parents. My parents have a sister. I have a sister, too. My parents have a sister. They have a daughter. I have a sister. And she's 4 years behind me. So she's graduating 8th grade, and she's going to high school, and I'm graduating. So by the time I graduate college, she'll be going to college. Well, by the time I graduate college with like a bachelor's degree or something, 4 years. And that's going to be a big problem. So the best plan is, the best idea is military. They pay for your college when I decide to go to the college, and they provide you with a job right out of high school, and they give you experience that like no one else in the entire college realm gets to experience. Yeah, it might be a little bit hard, but it's a job. You're serving your country, becoming a better man or woman. You're just becoming a better person in society. You're serving for a better cause, or maybe you just want money. Whatever. I don't care. I know what I want to do it for, and I've always been the type of person to want to do better. I'm being quiet right now because I feel like people downstairs are listening to me, and I feel weird talking to a camera and this is just a completely new experience for me. Just talking to, I usually like being behind the camera, so being in front of the camera is weird. So I don't really know what to say. I've done one thing where I was talking, but I have my friend with me. I'm doing this by myself, so this is hard. I have to shave my sideburns. I have a little list of things, but it's really little, so I'm not really prepared. So why don't I just tell you what I do? I'm 17 years old. I have a car. I got a car over the summer. I paid $500 for a car that a tree fell on, and it works perfectly. It's not in best condition. It's pretty ugly. It's the ugliest car that anyone in my family owns, but it is my car, and I bought it myself, and it was my money, and that's it. I'm an associate at Aeropostale, so I sell their clothing a lot. I intern at a radio station, so I don't know if the Navy has like radio, like its own radio station, but I would love to do that. I did cross country for the first time this year, so I ran a lot. I've only run over 2 miles 0 times in my high school career. For our high school, we do like a physical, which is only 1 mile, and that's the most I've ever run. Ever was 1 mile a year. So, and we do 5Ks in cross country, so that was really hard. I started out the season with a 45th out of 47, with a time of 24:45, and I've ended the season with a 22:28 and 12 out of 45 in the JV category, of course. I swim. This is my 3rd year swimming. I'm not the best. I have like a 28 freestyle 50. I swim the backstroke, but my backstroke is the worst on the team. I'm literally really slow at the backstroke. I'm okay at the 50 free. I was just kind of lazy, so I don't really practice as hard because it's really hard, and yeah, I was kind of lazy. This is my 4th year doing crew, which is rowing, if you guys didn't know. All my sports are basically water. I just did cross country to get my running up for the Navy. And this is my 4th year doing it. Rowing boats. I love rowing. That camera just shut off. So when I got my papers for my parents to sign, since you can't enlist in the Navy by yourself when you're 17, my mother has been crying hysterically all over the place. She offered for me to stay home and not do anything for the rest of my life, and she'd pay for it because she doesn't want me to go to the Navy. But I'm the type of guy who doesn't want to slack. Well, let's not say doesn't want to slack. Let's say I know what I want to do, and I want to get that done. So school, I don't care too much about school. I care more about graduating and getting the diploma than I do care about getting A's and B's and C's. I am a B student. I think I have a 3.2 or 3.1. I take AP and honors classes, but I slack in them because I don't feel like school is. Well, I know school is important, but it's not where I want to be. I know I want to be in the Navy, and I know I want to be in the military, and I know that was going to be my future. So I've always kind of knew I had something. I always knew where I was going to be, so I didn't take school as serious as other people who were trying to get into higher colleges. The only reason I take AP and like honors classes is because I don't want to be behind. I don't want to be stupid. I'm not a stupid person. I think of myself as kind of intelligent. I don't think of myself as the smartest person. Anyway, this is number 1 of my vlogs. My first one. I know it sucks a lot, and I'm wearing a typical shirt to showcase the Navy. And I think this camera's backwards, so I have to fix it. So I know it sucks, but bear with me. The videos should get better. They should have more information. They'll be more informative. Hopefully I'll be alone, and I'll be painting my own little studio in the basement where you can hear me better. I have a horrible mic right now, so that's okay. Just bear with me. It will get better. Also, if you subscribe or whatever you want to do, I don't care. Well, I do care. I wish you would. But there's gonna be videos from whatever I feel like making. because I still do videos, and that's where I'm at. I don't want this to take forever. Thanks for watching. I'm Leonardo Munoz again. After I finished my list of what things I wanted to tell you, I had to shave my sideburns. Future Sailor, 2012.